Memoirs of Carter Huttenberg.
-126.B8.99437RS-3.
I am the son of a man who leapt through the fabric of reality. He went places which no mortal mind could ever hope to fathom. And as I understand things now, he journeyed to its deepest part. Or perhaps its center. Or maybe the edge. I sat in my father's study beside my mother in a chair in the middle of the room. He moved to his desk and unlocked a drawer, from which he drew a violin and a bow. Now, I had never seen my father play any instrument of any sort. I thought music was something more or less foreign to him. He held it with an old, familiar confidence. He gripped the fingerboard, idled the bow gently across the strings, and he gazed at me, his eyes wide, and he began to play. And he played that same old standby, wouldn't you know it? The one I'd continue to hear, night after night, day in, day out, over and over. But it was different somehow, being right in front of me like that. So clear, precise. It got loud, so loud the books began to rattle in their shelves. The old glass of whiskey and the bottle next to it vibrated like they could shatter at any second. The flames of the candles began to lose their brightness without any flicker or fault. He played fervently, but with a sort of gentle ease. And the room expanded as it filled with sound. It bent and parted in places, leaving nothing but emptiness. Warped, peeled away by the sound, till there wasn't anything left. Nothing except for the three of us, together. For the first time in a long while. For the last time.
Hey everybody, welcome to SuperQuest Saga, the show where we here at the Dungeoncast sit around the table and play some Dungeons & Dragons. My name is Will Stark, and I shall be your phantasmal dungeon master for this evening. Joining me as always is...
Risen from the grave, Josh Freeland playing Sebastian Crenshaw.
From the afterlife, it's your special guest Jake playing Persephone Gold Pedal.
From the great beyond, it's Brian, and today I'm playing Carter Huttenberg.
Just today.
Just today,
Just
and
today.
every other
Only
day
for
previously that we've ever done this show.
Until we all die.
Until they all die. All right, so last time on SuperQuest Saga, you guys ventured to a comet known as the Ice Maiden, which held a old and abandoned astral silica diamond mine, which was abandoned because an astral dreadnought attacked everybody and killed everyone. So you guys have seen some of the remnants, many dead bodies of some of the victims of the astral dreadnought, and you were in fact attacked by the risen spirits of some of these forsaken dead. And you guys took a little bit of a beating, but you guys kind of dished out way more of a beating. And yeah, you guys are in this hallway now, surrounded by dead bodies.
Sweet.
And at the end of the hallway, like I said, there was a machine. Looks like it has an electrical panel on it. And there are dead bodies kind of around the panel. And there seems to be railing, like about 4 foot high railing, like the rails that kind of like divide lines at like a theme park.
Yeah.
Around this machine.
You could probably do a sick grind on that, you know?
You probably could.
I'll
With
walk
your grab
up.
boots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ratchet and clank that shit and just...
Speaking of my grav boots, I'll walk up on the wall and then like step down from it as I walk up to everybody and I will say a thing.
What's up, bud?
Everybody cool.
I mean, that was very spoopy.
Victoria's like, ghosts.
Yeah, did you see the one that was like twerking over there? Badly?
No, I
What's
didn't.
up with, what's up with that?
No, I
Anyway,
didn't.
I investigate the machine again.
Okay.
Do ghosts try to attack me this time, William?
No,
Okay.
they don't.
Thank you.
So the panel is dead. There's an electrical panel, but it is dead. But it looks like this is the control for an elevator, and you realize when you look down, you're standing on this hexagonal kind of shaped platform, and you realize like, oh, this thing I'm standing on, it descends into the floor.
With the centerpiece affixed to it, or would I is it a free rotating thing that would slide beyond it?
It's
like a center column, you know what I mean?
Oh, I see what you mean. There is no center column.
Okay, so this whole apparatus would drop if we were to move?
Yes.
Okay, it's dead because the electricity is cut, and this is not a pressure system.
No.
Okay. So we have another door somewhere?
Nope.
No, this is end of the line. We gotta figure
go
out how
down.
to.
So we have to activate the elevator to go down, and it's either this elevator or like a mine shaft elevator, like we saw,
Probably.
like further in the different room. Not a different room, the one we were just... So we were right. This is the access down alongside the cart elevators. Because those doors are next door.
Yep.
So if this room is dead and isn't working,
That room is also dead and not working.
not necessarily could operate on a different system.
It wasn't. I asked about the cart elevators.
Oh, they operate on the same electrical system?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, it seems royally fucked unless we cut some cable or something.
I mean, we jump started the stuff in the ziggurat. Can we do that
Can real quick,
with these?
do we think Primina could power the electrical station at the very front?
God.
Because she does have that,
Yeah.
About
I,
her,
I had
like-
that thought, but I was worried about it. I was
feel
like, I
it
don't know
would
what that's gonna
exert
do to her.
too much. Yeah,
Yeah, that might kill her.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
kind of her whole life essence thing.
Yeah.
yeah. That's why I didn't go with it, and I didn't
Have
suggest it
any of you
because I
guys
was
seen
like,
have any of you guys seen the Dark Crystal? The new show on Netflix.
I saw the old one as a young
Never
kid.
mind. I was gonna make a life essence joke.
I mean, it makes sense that it would drain her. So, yeah, I didn't want to.
I just didn't know she had a way to not necessarily just drain her life force, but had some sort of power.
use it.
Or
Permanent just
spell
says,
or whatever.
I don't think I could do that. I wouldn't know where to begin.
Well, could we
Go ahead.
hotwire this bad boy?
Yeah, that's Carter's more on how do I get any of this shit turned back on? Is this powered by Ethereum? Is there a way to bypass the electrical system in this apparatus as opposed to the one from upstairs?
Give me an investigation check.
I love those. Let's do it.
All of us, or just
18.
Porter?
Yeah, if you want. Carter figures it out.
He did it.
You could probably energize the panel itself. It's just a panel board. You could energize it with your bracer jack.
Can I energize it with the shocking grasp cantrip instead?
You'll probably fry it that way.
Okay. Man, I'm not a big fan of tapping into the jack like this all the time, but here I go, and I'll go ahead and do it.
Okay. Yeah, sure. The panel lights up, and it looks like you can hit buttons, and it'll work. Probably, maybe.
Is there a down arrow?
Yeah, you can hit down if you
I
want.
mean, it's clear that that's the direction we want to go. I look up. What do I see?
Nothing. It doesn't go up. The thing only goes down.
Yeah.
Boop, two down then.
Okay, I take it everyone's on the panel?
Yeah.
I'm not going to hit the button without
Just
everybody.
go.
Sorry.
Wait,
no.
All right, so yeah, everyone's
we
on the
break our
panel.
legs.
And the platform begins to descend vertically quite briskly. And on all sides, the walls of the comet's rocky interior pass by. You guys are descending slowly, or quickly, I should say, down into this comet. The platform descends about 500 feet. When it finally comes to a stop, a cave hallway extends forward at a descent, and it seems to curve to the right. A set of tracks run from the platform you guys are on and down the cavern hallway. So it looks like they were running carts up this way. Mm-hmm. And there's actually in the platform there's a section for the track to come on and go off.
How long has it been, William, in that journey down there from the ghost fight to?
Oh, from the ghost
Where we
fight
are
to
now.
the thing, you probably made that in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
500 feet with a mechanical thing is not super crazy to do.
Yeah. Well, I have higher AC for an hour. I just want to be
Oh,
conscious.
okay. Yeah,
of
you're good. You're good.
when that'll happen.
You probably still have. Did you guys take a short rest or anything like that? No.
Not yet, but I was going to
Thinking
ask.
about it.
Yeah, because you clearly don't need one, but we do.
I'm good. Yeah.
I always need one.
Please, by all means, if we need to take a rest, we can take a rest at the bottom of this elevator.
Yeah. So you guys, before you do anything, do you guys take a short rest?
I would like to, just so I can try
go
to
for it.
use my hit
At
die
the-
real quick.
There's a technique that I like to do sometimes at the beginning of the short rest. I cast Armor of Agathis on myself when I'm in a vulnerable place. It ends in an hour. I'll recover the spell slot.
Oh, there you
So
go.
at the start of the short rest, I'll pop the armor and I'll have extra HP in case we're attacked.
Sounds good.
But if it all goes well,
Get
it doesn't
back in
matter,
place now.
and I roll hit die.
Gotcha.
Does all go well for an hour, William?
All goes well.
Yes.
No more ghosties?
No more
coming
ghosties.
for
I
our
mean, not
buns?
right here.
I
Right?
mean, you never know.
Well, later.
You never know.
6d8 I have. Let's start rolling d8.
Does the corridor and everything like that keep going?
It descends down and curves to the right, and as far as you can see, it keeps going. You could see about 80 feet or so.
Okay. While they're resting and everything, since I'm not resting, can I get my scout droid out?
Yeah, sure. What does it look like? What does it look like?
Shit, I haven't. I was thinking about it, but I don't know, man. I think kind of like I liked the Red Wing idea, but not so.
But it can't fly. This thing can't fly.
Oh, what?
It's landlocked. Yeah.
Oh, it's landlocked.
Yeah.
So
It can climb and it can walk.
Oh shit. Fuck. What is it gonna look like? You know those like fuck. I wish I knew what damn institution it was, but like you know the robot videos where they like show them where they like kick them,
those
kick
dog
them and
looking
they-
things.
Yeah.
Dude, I love it.
I want it
Yes,
like that.
it looks just like those
Yeah.
weird four-legged machines that they
Yes.
kick over.
And
But
I'll
this
just-
one, you can kick it and it doesn't.
And it doesn't
kick
fall over.
over.
Okay.
You're talking about that video of that guy trying to stop it from like opening the door.
Yes, yeah. With, like with the
That's
hockey
funny.
stick and it keeps on like hitting it away. Yeah, that's
It
pretty
looks
much what I was-
offended too. As it, it's like, bro.
So yeah, so I'll get down on my like. Was that thing just following me this whole time, or like was it like?
We
In a
could say
backpack kind of thing?
It could be backpacked. It can like fold itself
That's
up.
neat.
Okay, yeah. So I'll go. I'll break that out while they're doing, and then I'll get like on my knees and break out the
Assemble
scouting
it.
droid. Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Just press a button. It's like,
That's great. Yeah, sure,
and
sure,
then
sure.
just be like, all right, I need you to scout ahead, and we'll test this out.
Okay, sure. So you just say
have
scout ahead. You don't tell it when to stop or return or any of that.
I'll tell it.
Go.
I'll tell
Figure
it.
out, man. Be free.
I'll tell it to go for half an hour, and then
Okay.
come back for half
That's
an
super
hour.
interesting. Okay, so yeah, and I take it you turn on your
I'll turn.
scouter?
Yeah, I'll turn. Like the flower will like open up, kind of.
All right, so this thing descends down this hallway and it follows it about 100 feet or so past the curve, and the cavern the cave hall opens up to this enormous open cavern about 150 feet high, 300 feet wide, and by 500 feet deep. And the walls in here are covered in enormous clear crystals gathered in great clusters.
Dope.
Like a single one of these crystals is like 15 feet long and 3 feet wide.
Okay.
Yeah, so this droid, I imagine, is shining a flashlight, and where the light hits one of these giant like crystals, the light passes through the crystals and then refracts into these rainbows, and it's giving this crazy effect of like rainbows all over this crystal room,
And that's what I'm doing.
and giving this really otherworldly look.
Yeah.
There are tools and equipment in the hundreds, just kind of scattered around everywhere,
Okay.
but there are no bodies anywhere.
Okay.
There are tracks all over the room, and some lead to the far side of the cavern where there's a strange-looking well, like what looks kind of like a well, and the well has like a pulley and crank, like heavy-duty machinery, hanging over the well. And there are more tracks leading to another exit on the far left-hand side of the room, and then there is another exit on the, let me see here. So you guys entered from the western side of the room. On the northern side of the room is an entrance. On the eastern side of the room is the well. And then on the western side of the room, northwestern side of the room is another exit, another cave hallway.
Okay.
So this thing has multiple options. And you told it to just go
For half an hour.
for half an hour.
Yeah.
And that only took it about 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, so it's gonna keep going.
Is Percy able to recall if they
He can
see something like,
Yeah,
oh,
like
she can
recall
recall
it. I
it? Okay.
was-
Yeah, but she can't give it any more orders, just the recall button.
Yeah. And I have my finger on that. Like I just
alright.
wanted to get a general.
So I figure it's going to walk over to the well area because it's just going to keep going straight. And then when it hits the wall, not hits the wall,
gonna,
when
like,
it gets to the
Roomba.
wall, it will like rotate. And when it sees the first exit to the north, because it's not going to see the other one,
Yeah.
it's going to see that one second. It just starts going towards that one.
Okay.
Okay, so I didn't expect this, although I should have, and we're gonna just keep going.
Just to use it for a little bit.
Yeah. So
It's gonna get eated.
I know, right?
I'm worried about that, but well, how about
Kind of the risk of using it.
yeah?
is like
How
the
about I
normal-
recall it after it looked at the first room? Like pretty much that was more why I was doing it. Was just to see
so-
what was in the next.
Okay,
area.
so it starts
So,
time
yeah,
for
I'll
the
bring
next
it
one.
back.
You're gonna recall it.
Yeah, and I'll recall
All
it.
right, so it heads back.
I'm like, wait,
Yeah, because you can just one room at a time.
Yes, yeah.
And it's basically.
that's fine.
I used to throw torches into empty rooms.
It's true, yes, and that's what I'm doing.
One time it got attacked by a fucking ooze or whatever.
yeah.
So
Don't let this
clutch.
cube.
let's let this thing get attacked by ooze.
It was very clutch.
So you guys take your short rest. Now what?
Yeah,
I get back all my cool sick abilities.
Yes.
and I'll
I'm -1 health, by the way. I rolled 3 hit die.
I'll pack up.
Okay.
I'll pack up the droid and tell them what's up ahead. It looks clear, big room, and it has those good crystals we're looking for in there. I don't know what else is past there though.
I like crystals.
So, Vicky, how many crystals do you think we need? Like, how much?
Well,
Probably.
preferably we'll find some actually gathered ore. We will need about a ton, maybe 2.
And I didn't see any of that, right? I just saw the crystals on the wall, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we find only unexcavated crystal, we're gonna need some super heavy duty equipment to cut it, to excavate it. I don't know. I don't know if
We're gonna
what we need.
find excavated because they were in the middle of working. There's gonna be some stuff.
That's
left
what I'm
over.
hoping.
Yeah.
She says.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, what do you guys do?
Just keep on going. Right?
We should talk about transport. I know I voiced it last episode, but like, how are we moving this ton of rock?
Victoria says, well, luckily the gravity's low here, so the ton will only probably weigh, like a ton would probably only weigh about 300 pounds to us, pushing wise.
So we can just give Sebastian a big like Santa Claus sack.
Theoretically, we could do something along those lines.
I see.
It's true.
Excellent,
And I
excellent.
also count as large when lifting things. If that counts towards anything.
Yeah,
That helps out a
Percy
lot,
says,
actually.
"I can
I'm also
carry
strong.
things."
I'm
Yes.
also real
Don't
big
forget
and
about
strong.
me.
I have arms too, you know.
All right, so you guys head down the hallway?
Are we trying to do this stealth with stealth quietly, or are we just marching down?
I
we
didn't.
sent like a bait clone ahead of
I mean,
us.
is
or
that
whatever.
thing like loud though? I mean, is it?
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
It has a stealth mode, but you didn't initiate it.
Okay,
It's just
so we
like,
should be okay then.
I sure didn't. Yeah, so I feel like if it was going to get jumped by a dreadnought, it would have been jumped by the dreadnought.
It just jumped by a giant dreadnought.
I don't know if a machine would like trigger ghosts either, though. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, but I mean like the dreadnought, not the ghosts. The ghosts aren't the dreadnought.
Right, but like there are things in here that
There
are not
are,
that.
yeah. The dreadnought was what I was worried about, though.
So we should. What I'm saying is we should still be wary of being attacked because
Yes.
ghosts.
Are you guys stealthing or not?
There's no reason to stealth against ghosts.
Okay.
We're gonna get attacked by ghosts.
You guys walk down the hallway.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
you get to the giant cavern with the crystals and the rainbows and the well and the
It's so
multiple
pretty.
exits.
It's so
Yes.
beautiful.
It's quite a spectacular sight. What do you guys do?
Okay, I want to look down the well. I guess.
Okay, so the well seems to be made of steel, and it also has, like I said, this heavy-duty mechanical pulley attached to it and hanging over it. It descends into darkness farther than you can see.
Can I send a dancing light down there to increase my
How far can you send your dancing light out?
120 feet?
All right, you send it 120 feet, and it still goes further than that, further than you can see.
Okay. My range on my goggles just gives me like dark vision basically or infrared for 60 feet, so I can't really do. So, but there is a pulley system on it.
Yeah, there seems to be this pulley system, and there is a cable kind of hanging, but it looks like it was frayed and snapped. And the pulley system has multiple levers. 3, in fact.
Okay. And it's not going to cost pressure to like start.
Doesn't look like it, no.
And then what? So there's a rainbow thing going on here. You said
Because of the crystals.
So all the crystals, there's just rainbows all over because the light from
right,
your guys'
just
flashlights
being
and stuff.
diffracted. And
Yeah.
then what are my other exit and
There
entry points?
is exit to the north and exit to the northwest.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna start pulling levers.
Okay, which one you pull? There's one on the left, right, and center.
And no way to really differentiate between the three?
No.
I'll go for the one on the left.
The left one causes the cable to retract, and when the cable gets pulled through the system and into the machine begins to churn and clank and like because it's run out of cable. And now you can tell the machine's struggling.
Switch that one back off.
Okay, and then it
Yeah.
stops.
This seems
seems-
this seems kind of dangerous. Like I'm gonna flip one of these and take some damage. I'll step back 30 feet, and I'll flip the next one with my mage hand.
So the center one?
The center one.
The center one lowers the pulley, and the cable comes back out of like the thing, and it just begins to descend down, down, down into the thing, and it just keeps going.
Okay, I'll stop that one.
Okay, it stops.
and then I'll pull the third one.
Okay, the third one, you hear like a crank and like gear shift inside the machine, and you realize like, oh, it probably has like multiple gears depending on like the weight. It's gonna have,
Right.
like,
Okay. So I
different
can like
torque and
change.
stuff.
This is just the clutch or whatever.
Exactly,
The gear
yeah.
shift. Cool. What is the diameter here?
Pretty big. In fact, I'm thinking like 35 feet in diameter. Big ass hole.
I'm gonna lower the cable to its maximum. I don't want this thing to like release it and like let
Okay.
it go. Does anything happen when I do that?
Okay, so if you let it run to its maximum, you're gonna be here for a long time.
I'll just run it.
Okay.
And while it's running, is it loud? Is it making a little ton of
It's
noise?
not super loud, but it's like
Cool.
and it kind of echoes a little bit through the chamber.
I'm gonna like, hey, can I get a spotter? And I'll just like walk over the edge and start walking down.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. So yeah, what do you guys do?
Hey, what are you doing, Carter?
What do you mean
He
a
walked down a
spotter?
well.
Carter, what the hell is this guy doing?
I don't know.
I'm gonna with my 120 feet and my thing on, my infrared on, I'm just going to very slowly walk down along with the rope pulley. I'm not going to walk any faster than that.
Okay, that sounds good. It does go down at a bit of a brisk pace, but you can keep up with it.
Okay, I'm just kind of following it, and I have my full range of vision going.
Yeah,
And I'm
okay.
probably not going to walk further than the 120 feet, so I can get at double what I've seen so far, 240 feet.
Okay. So the second he goes down the well, Victoria runs after him, and she's just like, "Damn fool!" And like she looks down and she can see you, and she's just watching you. She's spotting you, like you asked.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to
so-
stand next to the one that retracted the cable just in case I hear him yell and he has to grab onto the
Okay,
cable.
yeah.
I can pull it real
All right,
quick.
cool.
That's
You
what I
can-
meant by spotter.
Sure.
Yeah,
I
I didn't
somebody
know.
to
Yeah,
get-
we're like, what the hell? What?
Yeah.
I was like,
and,
okay.
And okay, can you please rephrase what you had said before? You won't go how far?
I'm not going to walk. You know how you were like, you look over, you can see down 120 feet. It
Yes.
keeps going.
Yes.
I walk that distance because I know it's safe.
Okay, so you walk that distance and you can see 120 feet more,
Mm-hmm.
and it still keeps going.
I know I just said I'm not going to walk any farther than that, but now I'm super curious. Is it just like in abyss down there? Like it just keeps on going?
You
Keeps
don't
on
know.
going, keeps on going.
We don't know. man.
I walk another 50 feet.
All right, so 120 plus 120
At 290 now.
is you walked 120 twice, right?
Yeah, 120 twice.
240. So that's 240 plus 50 is 290. So, and you can see another 120.
I'm just telling you my commitment, and then if something happens, you can. I mean,
It still goes further than what you can see.
can I?
And at this point, you guys can barely see
There's a
Carter's
little
like
flicker
lights.
of light.
Yeah.
Is there any indicator, a way to make a subtle noise to see how much further this thing goes?
No.
Okay, I'm backing out.
All right, cool. You back out.
Yeah.
Are you just gonna let the pulley keep running? How long?
No. When I get up there, I'm gonna turn it off.
Okay, you turn it off.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
how far did you let it go?
However it
However
kept
long
going,
it
however
took.
long it took me to walk back
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. Because we don't have any like way to.
Yeah, I didn't signal anybody to turn it off unless I can. Can I calm somebody?
If you want to, sure.
Yeah, I'll just calm. Oh yeah, we have comms on.
Yeah.
Like it's not an issue to talk to people.
No, no,
Oh,
no.
okay. I will calm to have them turn it off when I stop.
Okay, so you stop it at about 290 feet.
Yeah. Hey, somebody turn that off.
Okay,
All right.
so we'll say the cable actually stops at around like 310 feet.
There you go.
Okay, cool.
I will eject
And you go
myself.
all the way back up. All right, so Carter's out of the well now.
See anything
What'd you
down there?
find?
Super deep, man. Super deep. Just like kept going. I think I must have gone down like 300 something feet.
It kept going?
I couldn't see to the bottom. I don't have that much a range of vision down there, but I didn't pick up any signs of life. I was kind of scared to make too much noise.
I did say that there are a set of tracks that come right up to the well.
Right, so this thing was like pulling carts up and probably like dropping.
You can
cart
make that
onto-
assumption.
Yeah, like this, I know there's more well down there. It's That's an incredibly treacherous distance for someone to decline on a shaky system like this. So I don't think it's a wise. We should just continue. We should continue down one of these exits. I'm sure we'll get to the bottom of the well.
It's true.
Do we want to keep running the cable though? Because if we get down there, we need to get a cart up, and we don't have the cable down there. Should we keep running the cable?
The cable was frayed though, right?
Well, it's frayed
was
where
frayed.
it's frayed
It was
at
snapped
the
and broken.
place where it's not frayed above that place where it's already broken, right? Like is there concern for us grabbing onto it and for this system to?
I'm saying,
propel
like, if
upwards?
we try to-
It looks like a strong cable.
Yeah. So the weakest point has already been compromised. We don't have to worry about it being frayed. So yes, let's let it run out and just continue down one of these exits, northwest. Sound good?
Sure.
I'm good with that.
Okay,
we
so
just
you
leave that shit
you leave
flipped.
it running. Yeah, okay. And which of the two exits are you guys interested in? There's one to the north and one to the northwest.
And they both look similar. Are they?
One, when you walk up to it, you see that it is a cave hall, if you will, that is curving and rising to the left. The other one is a corridor that stretches down and descending, and it also curves to the left.
So what would up be from here?
It's true. I mean,
Are there cart tracks in any of those?
No, there's no cart tracks on that one.
And it's stone. It's like a carved out area.
Yeah, it's all
Craggy.
cavern. It's all
Craggy
everything's
now we're in
craggy
cavern
caverns,
again.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is like the water treatment facility.
it's true.
Except we're on a comet. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. Gonna mine some shit on a fucking celestial body. Let's go.
I think down, right?
Yeah.
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 All right, so you guys start heading down. So this exit ends up in a winding and descending cavern. So it first curves to the left and then it curves to the right, and eventually it gets to a point that opens up into like a straight descending cavern way, and it seems to descend and head down about 100 feet or so before it cuts a 90-degree angle to the right.
Okay.
I'm not going first anymore.
Do we want to send the scout droid up a little further around the corner?
We could, yeah. I'll break it out again and tell it to turn the right angle.
Okay, so it goes down 100 feet, it turns at the right angle, and even steeper descent here. And this is a craggy hallway that seems to extend hundreds and hundreds of feet down, curving gently to the right.
Okay. Yeah, it looks
Looks clear.
safe. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little steep.
The path is mostly clear, occasionally littered with old tools and digging machinery.
Oh, okay. I guess let's keep going.
Should we grab some tools?
We probably need something.
The digging machinery.
Yeah.
So a
Possibly.
lot of this stuff is super fucking heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like you said, the
I mean,
carrying
it weighs
capacities
later.
are,
Yeah. I'm just saying it is really heavy. And most of the stuff you're finding is just for digging, like rock and stone. None of this
Not
will work
the-
on.
Okay.
Not the diamond.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll just leave that then.
Yeah, I guess we keep going.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys,
Keep going.
I take it you guys go down the 100-foot hallway, make your right,
To the right.
start going down the descending hundreds of foot hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the scouting droid is in front of us.
Okay, cool. And so about halfway down the cavern, you guys see an offshooting path to the right. And when you look down this craggy hallway, it extends about 40 feet and it ends in another one of those doors with a pressure lever system.
Shit.
Okay.
And then the hallway that you guys have been following keeps going about 200 more feet.
How much when we get to the pressure door? How much pressure does it cost to
3
open?
units.
And we have
Five.
I think,
We need to skip this door. We need to save all our pressure if we can avoid it.
I
Avoid
think
using
so
it.
too.
We can always come back. If we have
Right.
to.
If we find out we need to use it here, we can. We bypass the door and
Okay,
continue on.
that's fine. So you guys continue on. At the end of this, what ends up being a 500-foot stretch, the cavern cuts to the right again and becomes a much steeper descent. This stretches out further than you guys can see in the darkness. So more than 120 feet.
We're curving around like a centralized area, right?
You guys
as we
are
descend.
done curving, and now you guys it's a straightaway.
Now it's more straight,
Yeah.
but we can tell we're kind of in line with where the well is.
You think so?
Like we're out surrounding the perimeter of it. Okay, cool. Let's keep
on
going. Yeah.
Okay.
Is there any indication of danger ahead?
So far, nothing. No.
So far, nothing.
No.
Yeah, I'll say the scout is like, because there's no like max range on it to be away from me, right?
No, not really.
I'll say you can see up to 120.
I can put light out up to
Up to
120
120.
feet. So yeah, I guess.
I'll have it 60 feet in front of us, and just kind of
Okay, that's
maintaining pretty much.
Sure. So
I
you-
won't have light on if you're scouting
fine.
like that either.
So it's just
Well,
everyone's
it
stumbling
can-
in the dark.
no, dude. I
Well,
Oh, you
no.
have dark
Yeah.
vision now.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
We
Okay.
have, yeah.
Okay, so you guys are good then. You guys can stumble.
And
in
the
the dark.
droid doesn't need
Yeah.
that shit.
Okay, so this descent continues for about 200 feet, and then it levels out.
Okay.
And it levels out and it opens up into this enormous cavern. Now, this cavern is remarkably similar to the big cavern before, with all the giant diamond shards and the rainbows and all this other stuff, except for no rainbows because now there's no light. And it's a huge 150-foot tall ceiling, diameter of about 200 feet. And a little to the right of where you enter, you can actually see in the ceiling that the well hole and cable has descended down and kind of piled up. It looks like you have about 100 feet or so, maybe even a couple hundred feet of cable, loose cable.
I figure that machine won't just like it'll stop when it gets to the end. You
Right,
know, it won't,
exactly.
like keep on turning.
But and it's all this cable is kind of lying on top of more tracks in the ground that lead into the cavern towards the center. Near the cavern's center on the tracks is a large steel cart about 4 feet tall, 8 feet long, and 4 feet wide. It has a steel bracket around it with a hook and cable. And that cable ends after about 20 feet where it got snapped off from the pulley system. And the cart, from where you're standing, you can't see what's in the cart, but all around the cart and all nestled in between all these crystals all over the cavern, are hundreds of 8-foot tall eggs with black leathery looking skin. Obviously eggs left by the astral dreadnought.
So it's like that scene at the end of the fucking Godzilla movie.
Oh, it is.
I haven't seen it. Is it
Madison
like that?
Square Garden.
Yeah, and it's just like, oh gosh, this cavern's full of astral dreadnought eggs.
That's not good.
I killed a bunch of eggs once. I'll do it again.
And these eggs are as tall as Sebastian is.
Damn, this seems much
Fucking
harder
huge.
than last time.
Big ass egg.
Oh God, can I nature check and like get a beat on the what's going on here?
I would
What
like.
are you trying to discern?
Are these things gonna hatch horror movie style all around me as I walk through the cavern?
I mean, that's a distinct possibility.
and face
Well,
face
there
hug us.
there should be some kind of like mechanical, factual thing I
Give
can
me
reference,
a
right?
nature check, and if you roll high enough, there's one bit of information that might help you.
Okay, nature is based off of wisdom. Yeah,
I think it's intelligence.
that's fine. I did a 16.
I did
I got
17.
15.
There we go. You got it. You know that like these creatures, astral dreadnoughts, they have tremor sense, and like the eggs are likely to go off, or the creatures within the eggs are likely to stir if they sense life near them. I mean, maybe they have tremor sense, probably. Maybe.
Yeah. I will convey this and just say it is super likely that these things are going to pop off if we get
Ooh,
closer to them.
Can you bioscan them
Can
for
I,
data on like how easy are they to kill?
can I do that?
If they're
Sure.
If they're alive, you should be able to, right?
Well, I mean, it's an egg. The egg isn't alive.
But
The
it's a
thing that's
scanner,
alive is
though.
inside the egg. But go ahead. You can
X-ray,
you can
maybe?
do a scan.
Okay, I'll scan them.
Okay. You scan it and it recognizes them as astral dreadnought eggs, and it also recognizes that very close to hatching time. Very close.
Oh shit!
Bummer.
Super bummer. But I would know their AC and their HP.
No,
also,
you don't, because you
right?
don't have the living creatures.
Shit. Also, yeah, I'll also convey that, and it also looks like baby's gonna hatch real soon. If we're gonna do something, we should do it now to these eggs. And I don't know where mom is. Would I know if?
I mean, there's a chance the mom's
The
somewhere
maternal
deeper
sort of-
or just not here.
Or just not there?
Yeah.
Oh, it's here. It's fucking here. Like
Yeah.
Like that has to be.
Like astral dreadnoughts aren't known for like nesting. Like
Yeah,
you
that
know,
was
hatching
more what I
eggs.
wanted to know,
They
like,
hatch
do
their
they-
eggs and they don't necessarily hang around or not.
Right.
They hang around if there's food.
Yeah, but it's probably out of food, so I would.
Or there's so much damn food here that it's still
Yeah.
eating.
Yes, that's what I'm worried about. Is we're here to.
Never-ending food.
Yeah, we're here to mine the thing that, like we saw the crystals up above.
So
We're
our
numerous.
moving options from here.
Sorry to interrupt you. With your 17, you also discern that the astral diamond or the cart in the center, it probably is holding astral diamonds because astral dreadnoughts leave a thing of food for their children.
Oh,
So that's probably why they're all nestled around this cart, this one singular cart.
that makes sense.
I cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Okay.
How many eggs do we
Hundreds.
say? Hundreds. Huh.
Oh shit, are you serious?
Hundreds.
I thought it was like 6.
10. Yeah, 6, 10.
But
Yeah, there's like several really close to the cart, but it's like spreads out, all centered around this cart, all up in
shit.
the walls and ceiling and
it
stuff.
is like Godzilla 2000.
Yeah.
Oh no. I mean,
I activate my cloak of fucking
Sure. Yeah.
stealth shit.
Yeah, you're super invisible.
Yeah,
or
down here in
whatever.
the dark, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't have any light on, and I turn on my goggles.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Am I making any residual noise?
I mean,
Due to my-
inevitably you are, but
but I'm kind of curbing it with my cloak, right?
no, because the cloak is visual.
Oh no, for noise it's not. Okay,
Yeah,
so that,
yeah.
that the rest of this is a stealth roll, I think. Because what I really want to do is connect the wire back to the cart.
Does anyone know a mending spell?
Right, he does, or can.
Sebastian, you know the mending cantrip?
I can know it.
But do you?
Did
do
you
know
prepare
it?
it? For
I didn't
today?
prepare it because I didn't know
Oh,
I
do you have to
needed
prepare
it.
cantrips?
I
It's a
think
cantrip. I
It is a
believe.
cantrip, yeah, but I don't know how.
You
preparing-
never learned it.
I have it. Yeah, like it's one of my druid cantrips I can pick. That's what I was looking up. I was like, oh shit, I need mending, but can I
Oh, you have.
can I pick it after the fact?
How many cantrips can you prepare in a day?
I can have 3.
Okay.
'Cause he can prepare slots at the beginning.
What
of
did
every
you prepare?
day.
Just my normal cantrips. I have Thorn Whip, Primal Savagery, and Frostbite.
Okay.
I just didn't know I would.
Victoria says like I know how to mend. I can mend objects.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, she's a cleric.
But it needs to be at range for her to do that.
Yeah, it's
Which
touch.
is touch. Okay.
And that cable it only extends about 20 feet towards you guys, and you guys are 60 feet away from the cart itself. So it's 40 feet from you guys. And then, of course, the cable is behind you guys, all that sprawled out cable. If you guys find the end, it's 50 feet back. You'll have to bring it 90 feet to make the two ends. Wait, no, it's 70 feet. No, wait, 90 feet. It's 90 feet.
I do
math.
I'm gonna whisper. I'm gonna need a spotter.
Okay, what does that mean?
Where? What? Yeah, what are
can
you
get-
talking about?
Like Carter's like getting all his stealth shit ready. Like I can get over there, and
Okay.
I as long as I can get 30 feet with any of the stuff, I'm pretty sure I can drag it over to us with my mage hand.
I mean, those things can.
How much can your mage hand tug?
10 pounds.
Okay, that's
I think it should be able to
It should
pull
be
some
all right.
cable, right?
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
To at least to me, so I can grab it myself.
yeah.
I think we need to be prepared for these eggs to hatch.
Well, that's why I didn't just go
s-
do
the
that
second,
shit.
yeah,
right?
yeah.
I've got my armor on. I've got my cloak on. I've got my goggles on. Let's do this shit.
I'm gonna take this moment to remind you guys do have extra pressure left over, and there were doors you guys didn't explore. I'm just saying that. I know you guys probably won't go back, but I feel like it's my duty as a dungeon master to remind you.
Sure,
continue.
but like, is that enough material for us in the cart? Do you think?
You haven't been to the cart to look.
Yeah, we're just kind of.
As a matter of fact, I don't know if Percy even told you guys that there's probably astral diamonds in there.
I probably would have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have been like, oh yeah.
Oh,
they-
right. I didn't get the info from the roll.
the-
Only Percy
I
did.
did. Yeah. Like, I think Mama might have left them a little snack when they wake up, but if it's enough for our means, I don't know. I'm worried.
Can I get over there to investigate it somehow to know?
You can try and stealth your way over there.
That seems ill-advised. I think it's safe to assume that what we need is in there. But I can get it to. I can like hook it up to the machine. Like if we can fix that cable, we can leave and go back upstairs and just like lift the machine. And then all we have to, if we're worried about little babies, they'll have to climb up that well to get to us, and we'll see them coming from like way far away. I can do like super good magic.
It's true. That's fine. Wait, let's do it.
We're talking about hundreds of babies, the size bigger than him.
Which is why we don't want to just like walk up to this all willy-nilly. Yeah. So
I mean, tremor sense, would I know if the ones closest to the cart, if they hatch, will that then cause a chain reaction to make the other hundreds of
You don't know. Maybe not. Who's to say?
it's safe to say that we don't go beyond this point, right?
I agree.
Because we're going into the lion's den after that, and we'll die. So maybe we should go back and explore doors.
I can, if you are going to...
I mean, I have a plan.
Yeah, there was a whole hallway you guys didn't go down.
Right.
Yeah.
If there is going to be some sneak stuff, I can make it so that you're better at the sneak stuff.
That
Wait,
would be dope.
because his cloak gives him advantage on stealth, or is it...
Against things that can see him.
Against
I
things
know
that
I
can
didn't
see
say that
him.
specifically, but that's how the cloak works.
So pretty much I can give you advantage on your stealth checks.
I'm gonna need it because like the
Yes.
visual's
If this
not
is
gonna
what we're
matter here
doing,
if they've got
yes.
tremor sense.
Yeah. So
I can't fly.
I'm okay with doing that. Just doing enhance ability. You going, getting the cable, Vicky then mending it, and then us dipping.
Our other option is to try and clear the eggs in the immediate vicinity, but I think blowing up eggs is going to trigger
All the eggs.
all the eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can
So-
make a ring around us of fire, but
That's a cool
that's-
plan B.
that's not gonna. That's,
That's
not
a cool
gonna,
trick. Fuck.
That's not gonna kill us, or that's not gonna just kill them
I can
immediately.
shoot magic beams out of my fucking hands, so like cool.
What do you think, Sebastian? Do you think we should just have Carter stealth, bring it over to Vicky, she mends it, and then we go back upstairs, turn the machine back on, and just prepare for all hell to break loose? That seems like plan A right now. Plan B is just leaving and checking the other places.
Well, if we leave and check the other places and we don't find anything, we can always come back here, unless we think we're on a time crunch and we can't. But
We're not on a time crunch.
Well,
like,
we are, because the eggs are going to hatch soon.
soon could be like a day in the life of an egg. You know what I mean? Like, oh, tomorrow. Or does it mean does
Sweet.
soon mean 10
Mm-hmm.
minutes? Should we just get the fuck out of here? Like, why are we fucking
The
around
eggs
if we're
we
gonna
can hatch
die?
now. No,
Yeah,
but
like
It's true.
like what does soon mean? Did we get data on soon?
Any day now. Any day now. Like within a week, 2 weeks, a month.
That's what I
sometime
figured.
there.
It's not like it's gonna happen right this second. We have time. Let's go explore what we
Sure.
can explore and
Sure.
try to find if there's an alternative. And we might get forced to come back here.
yeah.
Sure.
Let's try to go. You said there's another hallway we haven't gone down that doesn't require pressure to use. Let's go explore all
So
those.
you guys are going to go all the way back up. You're going to pass that door that takes pressure, go all the way back through the winding chamber, back into that next big cavern room, and go up the northwestern chamber
Where the well was.
where the well was.
Is that like an hour? 30 minutes?
It's
20
like
minutes?
to at least 20 minutes, maybe
Probably
more.
20 minutes. I think 20 minutes is a
Should we
reasonable
just
time
try
to
the
walk
pressure
back.
door since it's on our way back?
It was 3.
It was 3.
We will have 2
We
left.
have-
that can
yeah.
open a door.
It's true. We should also stop the...
We go to the door. We are now at the door with the pressure on it. We opening this or what?
I mean, it's... Let's do it. Let's just see what's in there.
Yeah, let's open it.
Okay. So, yeah, you pull the lever. You guys have 2 units left now. And
It's a room full of puppies. Oh, look at all these puppies.
Dead
oh.
puppies. No.
Oh no, Will.
Sorry. This room is actually not that big. It's probably about 30 feet wide and 30 feet deep. And this room has 4 humanoid robots inside that are obviously security droids. And yeah, they're just standing in there, dormant. Do you guys enter the room?
Asimov.
Yeah. Now Vicky's here.
Oh yeah. Oh damn.
Shh! Don't say that. Don't say that.
Yeah,
around
don't
her.
say those anymore. Yeah, shit.
No, I don't go in there. The fuck?
I mean, by looking at them, would we be able to discern if they're just shut down or just like in sleep mode or?
You don't know.
Can I retcon my armor of Agathis back? Because I really
Sure.
thought I was going in there.
Yeah, whatever.
I
Yeah,
won't.
Sure.
I'm gonna. If
fine.
when the plan happens, I'll gear
Okay.
up like that. But
Yeah.
right now, no.
Okay.
Do we see anything else in the room other than the robots?
I mean, there's like computers, the tools, broken stuff. I mean, they're the main features of the room. Everything else looks like it's been
Is the
trashed
security
or whatever.
What's the distance between the door and them?
About 15 feet.
Should I turn one on? Should I try to like? Does they have like a fucking power switch on the front?
They might, well, not on the front, but they might have a power switch.
I like feel it up. What do you guys think? Should I try and turn one of these bad boys on? Maybe we can get them to blow up all these fucking eggs or whatever. That's fucking unrealistic.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
So it's just 3 security doors in
Four.
here. 4, and not a lot else. It's like it's like a holding closet.
Yeah, it's like where they're stored when they're not being security.
All right, let's go that hallway that dips up. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
All right, so you don't enter the room.
No.
Okay,
Not
cool.
right now.
All right, so yeah, you go back up through the cavern, all that other stuff, and you guys go back to that northwestern exit from that big cavern. And I gotta find the page where I wrote this shit down.
Can we also stop the machine? That's
Oh well, it stopped.
'Cause that's back in the
automatically
well.
when I
Oh,
ran
it did
out of
already.
way,
Okay.
For
for sure.
Let's see. It was on that page.
I was thinking about it.
Here we go. So the corridor stretches upwards and to the right, and at the end of this hallway is another metal door with a pressure machine next to it. This machine seems to be part of all the same system, and it requires 3 units, and you guys only have 2.
Fuck. Cool. Let's go
Yep.
back down.
That's it. Are we executing the plan to?
Yeah.
Can we try to do it just even though it calls for 3?
It uses up the 2 pressure things, and it fails to open the door, and now you guys are completely out of pressure.
Oh no. We got no pressures.
Seemed ill-advised.
Well, I wasn't asking. I wasn't saying to do it. I said,
Oh, okay,
could we
sorry.
do
You
it?
can,
But
yes.
I was just
I
wondering.
take it that you were gonna if I said you could, yes. Because why wouldn't you?
Fucking we do it. Yeah, I don't know.
It's no more pressure.
Doesn't look like we're gonna do any more pressure stuff, guys.
Definitely not.
Let's go do the plan.
Okay.
You guys want
So
to
you
do the
guys
plan?
leave you leave the security drones alone then, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna do our super risky plan.
Okay. So I'm gonna fast forward you guys all the way back down to Cavern 0, we're calling it.
Yes, sure.
And what's the plan?
Underground 0.
Underground 0.
I am going to 4th level spell armor of Agathis.
Sure.
To give myself 20 extra hit
No
points.
problem.
Bring me 19 above my max.
Done.
And I will deal damage if you hit me. I stealth up as much as possible.
You're gonna try and get to you're gonna grab one bit of rope and stealth to the other bit of rope, right? But Victoria needs to be over there, so she has to stealth with you.
I can't bring all that stuff like toward me.
No, because there's 20 feet and it's tied to a cart that probably weighs tons and tons of weight.
Oh, so we have to get all the way over there
So I
and
will.
out.
I'll walk up and I'll be like, okay, we could still do this though. And I'm gonna touch Carter and I'm gonna touch
Victoria?
Victoria
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast a 3rd level enhance ability
Okay, what does that do?
and give them advantage on dexterity checks.
How many targets can you total out with that?
With 3rd level, I can do 2. If I do a 4th level, I can do 3.
2 it is.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
it made sense.
You guys are pulling the cable to the cart cable.
Yeah, I can bypass some of this with the mage hand, you know what I mean? Like that will silently float through the air, grab the cable, and bring it over without us having to walk the distance necessarily. That way we're not as far deep, so if we need to
It's actually
flee...
10
It won't
feet.
matter. It's going to be the same roll either way.
The aesthetic. We'll
Sure.
do the
Yeah.
aesthetic-
Okay. Yeah.
aesthetic.
Sure. So you mage hand it.
I'm going to use all my abilities here.
Yeah,
to
and then
make
you
this-
stealth to the point where you need to get to.
Right.
All right. Roll it.
And
Okay.
also aesthetically, both Vicky and Carter have cat ears and cat tails.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. They're both cat people
Carter,
now.
like in Mario Cats. What's my bonus
Stealth.
for this?
It's just advantage.
Oh, advantage.
Well, she crit, so she's good.
Yes. Oh God, Brian.
What did you roll?
Huh?
What did you roll?
Me?
Yeah, yes, you. What did you roll? Is it that bad? What do you roll?
4.
4 total. Oh, Carter.
He rolled a 3 and a 2.
So you're so
Wait,
focused.
I have double advantage.
No, that's not a thing. There's no such thing as double
I
advantage.
thought my cloak gave me advantage on stealth rolls.
Yeah, but you don't get advantage twice. Advantage is just a state you can have.
Oh, then did I waste a third level?
Yes, you
getting
did.
both of
I'm
them?
sorry. So the way I see this is part
You
of
said the cloak gives him advantage on things that can touch him, not that.
No, see me.
I think the advantage
yeah,
on the
things I
cloak
can
would have
see.
been null and void. I don't think it would
even then
been,
it doesn't
yeah,
matter.
yeah.
Advantage doesn't stack.
Yeah.
No, yeah, no.
I think what
know.
you did
I
was
wouldn't.
right.
Yeah.
Well, because the cloak wouldn't have helped him with the tremor sense. So what you did
Yes.
would have
Oh,
helped.
okay, then.
The cloak wouldn't have.
Thank you.
Gotcha.
So, Carter, you're
Gotcha.
so focused on everything because you're trying so hard that you don't see a rock and you accidentally kick it and it tumbles.
Oh shit.
And at first nothing happens and you guys get to the thing and Victoria mends the cable and right when she's done 4 of the eggs closest to the cart begin to crack and bursting forth from them are these crustacean looking monstrosities with 2 huge like lobster claws, a singular eye, and a great gaping maw of teeth. Everyone roll initiative.
Yeah.
Okay. I rolled my hit die.
Okay.
Oh man.
That was a rough advantage stealth roll, man.
Yeah, 3-4.
That was rough. But
3 and 4. Oh man, I'm
was
so
a-
sorry.
yeah,
I did everything I could, everyone.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah,
No,
I
you
mean,
didn't
it
do
was
anything
perfect
wrong,
plan.
man. That's just the way the dice
that is the way the dice
fell,
roll,
man. All right, so I'm gonna do.
That's one of my rules right there, man.
It's your
Not
guys'
bad.
choice. I can do 1 initiative for all, or I can roll 4 individual. Whichever you guys think is less brutal, I'll do.
Just roll 4.
Okay. So 1 and 2. We're looking at a 11 and a 9. Let me just 11, 9, 18, and 12. Anyone beat a 18?
Nope.
So, anyone beat a 12?
I got a 16.
16? Who won out of you guys?
I got a 14.
15. 16, 15,
15, 14.
14.
So, Seb, Carter, Percy, and then it's going to go 4, 1, 2. All right. So, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Carter and Victoria are the closest. So, sorry, Carter, because I'm not like doing the whole Vicky's part of the fight thing. So yeah, one of these things is going to crawl towards you, and like, so these things don't have legs; they just have 2 like lobster claws and like
Gross.
a tail, and so they kind of like slither at you.
Sure.
And it's going to make 3 claw attacks at you. And actually 2 claw attacks, and then it's going to try and bite you. So the first 2 claw attacks both hit. Both hit. Sorry, they're like above 20.
Okay.
So, oh god, oh, I'm not gonna count that second roll. Okay, that's a little bit better. So that's 10 plus 8 plus 5. That's 23.
Frick.
Okay. So I'm sorry. You're doing an attack and then another attack.
Claw. Yeah, it's a
So
multi-attack.
on the first claw, I take that damage, and then you take
Okay.
20 damage of cold.
20 damage. Nice.
I'm pretty sure that's. Let me double check the armor to make sure that's how it pops off. Because
Yeah.
I remember I haven't read it in a while. Protective magical force surrounds you, manifesting as a spectral frost that covers you and your gear. You gain 5 temp HP for the duration, plus 5 for each slot I cast it at, and that's 4, so that makes 20. If a creature hits you with a melee attack, you have these. While you have these hit points, the creature takes 5 cold damage. The cold damage also scales, so each time it hits me, it's going to take 20 damage. If I read that correctly.
Wait, what? So it works for more than 1 hit?
Yeah, each time when I have these hit points, the creature takes 5 cold damage multiplied by the level of the slot.
Okay,
which is
how
4.
many of these hit points do you have?
20.
You have 20. So the first 2, it's going to take 20 for each.
Each.
And then at that point, it is probably burned through because I said 23 damage.
I have 20, yeah. So I'm going to take
Okay.
a little bit off the top of my own damage here.
All right. So yeah, you knocked this thing way down. Like,
It
how does
hits-
this look? Yeah.
It hits me, so I'm Jack Frosted out. I've got like this like I went down a ski slope kind of thing.
Yeah.
They like the reverse needles like come off of me and like stab it when it hits me.
Oh gosh. So yeah, this thing's just getting stabbed with ice.
Yeah, it
needles
like
all
hits me with
over.
the claw and the
Yeah.
ice. I don't take any real physical damage until all the HP. It just like collapses on it in this like, kind of toothy, spiky kind of look.
Nice.
Yeah.
And so, do you take that 3 damage then?
I do take the 3
Okay.
on the back end.
Here comes the bite.
Okay,
That's 16 plus 8.
I'll impose disadvantage on the bite.
Oh, with,
my
your
I get it back
feature?
in short rest too.
Nice. 11 plus 8 is 19.
That hits me again.
Okay.
Fuck.
So I need a D8. I rolled an 8. I rolled a 6. That's 14 plus 2. 16 damage.
Okay, cool.
And next up is Sebastian.
How far out are they?
You guys are about 25 feet away.
I'm just worried if I roll up, I'm gonna wake up more of those damn things.
Oh, yeah.
For now, I'm just gonna take a shot with my BFG.
Just so you know, your BFG is going to be fucking loud. Like,
Oh, that's true.
yeah, walking up would be way quieter. I'm just saying.
That's true. I did
Yeah.
Just get up here and help me because like if more are gonna wake up, they're gonna wake up anyway, and I think we've like exuded our sphere of influence in this place.
Yeah.
Otherwise, more would have woken up already.
Already attacks and
True.
stuff
She
has
was
already
already
gone
going
down.
down.
Yeah.
Loud shit going on. Okay. Yeah. I'll roll up and then I'll roll up on the because there's what 4 total.
4 total. One of them's below half life after what Carter just did.
Well, I'll roll up on that one. See what I can do to that one.
Okay. Yeah. Go for it.
That's gonna be a 25 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
And then I'll just go ahead and roll the other one. Ooh, that's going to be a 16.
Miss.
Ooh, okay. How much damage did you do, Carter?
I did 40 damage to it.
Oh my god. Yeah, I guess I'll do a 2nd level Divine Smite too.
Okay.
It's 15 for the sword.
Okay. It's including the extra fire and all that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's another 16 for the Divine Smite.
So you've done 31 damage?
Yeah.
All right, this thing is like bleeding all over the place, but still alive.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's all I got right now.
All right, Percy, you're up. Oh, no, sorry, Carter. Carter, you're up.
Cool.
Yeah, so these things just have one like cyclopean eye.
Oof.
Over a great gaping maw and then 2 lobster claws.
I will. There's one on me or more.
One's on you, the other 3 are looking to converge, but now Sebastian's with you, so it's not just you they're converging on.
Okay, I will. Sorry, I'm gonna need a second.
I feel like ever since the Zovra fight, y'all are
Oh,
scarred.
dude. Oh, we are.
The 3 that are converging,
Uh-huh.
I need to know if they're in a 20-foot square of each other.
You can get 2 in a 20-foot square.
Okay, cool. I will cast Evard's Black Tentacles, a 4th level spell.
Okay.
Squirming ebony tentacles fill a 20-foot square on the ground that you can see within range. For the duration, these tentacles, which is up to a minute at a range of 90 feet, these tentacles turn the ground in the area into difficult terrain. I
Okay.
want to set this thing 10 feet there in front of them. If it's a 20-foot thing,
Yeah.
put that 10 feet so they have to walk through the extra
Yeah,
shit.
sure.
Okay. When a creature enters the affected area for the first time or starts its turn there, the creature must succeed on a dex save or take 3d6 bludgeoning damage and be restrained until the spell ends. A creature that starts its turn in the area and is already restrained by the tentacles takes 3d6 bludgeoning damage. Hang on a second.
Okay.
I'm going to try to, because I'm about to run away and I don't want to have to do a concentration check. I'm going to take an opportunity attack and try to get away from this dude that's in my grill.
Okay.
First. Then I'm going to cast the spell.
Claw attack. Oops, I'm gonna reroll that. Claw attack coming your way. Crit fail.
Sweet, I get away. I move back the maximum, I move back a little bit, cast the spell, and then move the rest away. And I'm sure I take Victoria with me and she escapes to safety so she doesn't have to be in the combat.
Sure, thank you.
All right, cool.
And that's what she says. She's like, thank you.
Yeah. So those other 2 guys, when they start their turn, we're going to do the dex save.
Okay. Well, the turn's coming soon, but okay. Sounds good. Anything else? We got
I'm just
black
as far-
tentacles attacking 2 of them, so that's a pretty cool move.
I'm just away, as far away
cool.
as I can
You're
be.
as far as you can be. That's fine. You're
I'm
30
out of
feet back.
spell slots.
All right, next up is Persephone. Now Sebastian's up there by himself.
So pretty
So
much.
many claws, so many bites.
I tried to help you, man. I did my best.
So pretty much we have the 3 that are up there right now with Sebastian, and then
Well, 4. There's 4 up there with
there's 4.
Sebastian.
Oh,
yeah.
one has not died yet.
No,
One is at half
very
health, the other
close.
two
Shit, okay.
hopefully
Yeah,
I'll
one's
stop
on the
them.
verge of death. The other are untouched.
Okay. And then as far as the other eggs go, how is the perimeter? Like, what does that
So
look like?
it looks like the ones that were all 20 feet away from the cart went off.
Yes.
The next row back is like 20 more feet. Nothing stirred yet.
Nothing is sturdy yet.
We're good. Just don't move up there.
But that next row has 8. And then the next row has 16. And then you know, see what I mean?
Yes, I do. Okay. Because I could do a big spell right now,
I'm gonna blow up the room.
but I'm a little bit worried about it.
Dude, I almost was going to cast the shatter spell.
I think.
Oh.
I think
That would've woke
been
them all
real
up.
bad,
Yeah.
But I don't know what sort of. So I want.
Fire isn't that loud.
Yeah, let's talk about it. What do you want
Yes,
to do?
I want to cast Wall of Fire.
Okay.
How loud would that be?
Not that loud.
Because
I mean,
that's what I was thinking too.
So,
is it wouldn't
okay,
be
you have
too
to remember
bad.
here that you guys are in a vacuum. And
Yes.
so the sounds that are made through the ground. Like it's
Okay,
all
yeah.
tremor, it's all
Yeah.
vibrations.
Yeah.
The fire would cause some, but not like an extraordinary amount.
Yes. And this is magic fire, so I wouldn't be worried about
You're not worried about
not
oxygen. Yeah.
being there. Okay,
I
so
mean,
I
his
will.
sword works, so you're good.
That's very true. I guess you're right up on somebody, huh?
Yeah.
But I can do it because there's 2 sides to it. I can do it so that there is a non-damaging side towards Sebastian and the damaging side. So pretty much I'm going to cut a line, pretty much get my staff, put it on the ground, or not on the ground, but pretty much like trace out a arc, like a half circle, and do it from the cart over the 4 and then blocking the other eggs too.
Okay,
I can make a 60
So
foot.
I just here. Let me draw something just so
Please,
we're
yes.
on the same
And I can,
thing.
if you want to give me that
here's
thing, I
the
can show you.
cart, 20 feet out. There's Sebastian. Okay, so sorry to our listeners and even viewers because you guys can't see this, but here the X of Sebastian.
Yeah.
Each of these circles is one of the astral dreadnoughts.
Yeah.
And the cart's past him, deeper in the room. So what
okay.
are you trying to do with this firewall?
So basically, from the below one, from the bottom one, and then arc it to hit all 4, and then have it keep on going. I can make it 60 feet long.
So this itself will probably be 30 feet.
Okay.
Just doing that. Remember, these are large creatures.
Yeah. No, definitely.
And then what do you want to do with the rest of the fire?
Make it block the other eggs as far as I can, because I imagine the eggs
okay.
are behind.
So it's going to
the
zigzag
dreadnoughts,
back
right?
around.
I can make it do whatever the fuck I want.
Okay, yeah. And let me kind of just. This is rough. The dimensions aren't like super
Yeah,
correct,
by
but
all
like you got
means.
eggs all the fucking over the place. It's like you're surrounded by eggs.
Like basically, I want to try to give us like a half circle of protection from
Here are the tracks.
the eggs if they pop. Basically.
Okay, so eggs back here all around. Like he's in the center of the room.
He is, yeah.
And so there's eggs all over. So if you make the fire go here, and then what? You can have it continue, I guess, there, and then
Yeah, make a
it
wall in
blocks
front
off
of
one
us.
side.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
I want to
sure.
pretty much box us in with.
All right, so
flame.
you can block off one side of the room.
Yes.
So at least we can have our backs to fire. You know what I mean?
Right.
In case we get surrounded again.
Okay, so now what happens?
So it's 60 feet long, 20 feet high, a foot thick, and each creature within its area must make a dex saving throw.
So are you casting this wall directly onto these creatures?
Yes.
And they all have to make dexterity throws?
Yes.
Okay.
To be, I think it's 16 now? 16.
Well, those two succeeded with extraordinary high rolls. And those two failed. So 2 failed, 2 succeeded.
That's right. Give me some 8s, y'all. That's 3. I need 2 más. So that is, what, 13, 15, 22, 25? 25.
25 to each of them?
Yes.
Hot damn. Yeah. They let out silent screams because you guys can't actually hear their screams. But, I can do math.
That's yours. That's yours. Thank you, sirs.
Nice.
Creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there.
Okay.
And then the wall facing Sebastian is no damage because I don't want to hurt him. And then bonus action, I want to scan one of the dreadnoughts.
Okay, sure.
Just Tululu.
All right. Well, now it's all dreadnoughts except for that hurt one.
That's me.
Oh, the hurt one evaded too. You almost would have killed him.
Big boys starting their turn need to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay, so that was 2 and 4, making dex saving throws. We got a 13 and a crit.
Well, the crit one's gonna definitely eat this fucking damage. Just kidding. But the 13 fails. It does not beat my DC.
Okay.
It's going to take 3d6 bludgeoning damage. There's 2 of those d6 bad boys. That's going to take 10 plus... It's going to take 12 damage.
12 bludgeoning damage as tentacles whip it.
And it is restrained.
And it is restrained, which means it can't move this turn. It has to make some sort of escape, right?
It needs to... A creature restrained by the tentacles can use its action to make a strength or dex check. Just like a grapple.
Okay.
Against my spell save DC.
All right, sounds good. So the one that's grappled actually goes next. So it'll make a strength saving throw. It's got high strength, I'm pretty sure. Holy fuck, it's got a +5.
Cool.
I rolled a 16, so that's 21.
Yeah, you beat it.
Okay, so, but that's his action, and then moves forward, and it's going to pass through the fire to get to the other side to get to you guys, so I guess it'll just take whatever damage.
How many feet does it move exactly?
It can move 30 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, it takes... So what did I say, 25?
Whoa, you don't have to roll again?
No, it's just that damage every time.
Oh, wow, okay, yeah, it just takes 25 then.
Yeah. If it's saved, then it's half. I think...
wait, so the save part counts? Because that's one of the ones that saved.
Yeah, the save
So it'll only
counts.
take 12 damage then? Yeah. Okay. That's an interesting mechanic.
I think.
All right, yeah, so it passes through.
Well, it just says a creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall or ends its turn there. So
Okay.
it's not ending its turn, right?
No,
it
just
enters
passes
the
through,
wall, though.
but it enters it
It
to get
entered
through.
it then, yes,
Okay,
yeah.
so it's going to take us 12 damage. It's going to... Hold on. The ones that saved in the first place, did they take half damage?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't calculate that.
Yeah, everybody got
That
hurt.
one
It's
that
just
was
half.
almost dead is dead now.
Oh, sweet.
It burned alive. And the other one, let me just add some 12 more damage. There we go. Okay, cool. All damage calculated.
Everybody
This
got
one's on the other side. It's looking at Sebastian, but it used its turn to escape, so it's no longer... It's not going to be able to do anything.
And it took additional damage because I walked through, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The next one was the one that was never restrained and it's saved. It is going to move through the fire.
Takes 12.
It will take 12 damage.
Right, or do I roll it again? I don't know.
I would think you would roll it again, honestly.
Yeah. It just says it takes the...
Can I see your wildfire card, please?
Sure. It doesn't have anything about this, though. It just says the creature takes the same damage. So I did.
Okay,
I took
then,
that as
then the same damage.
The same
it is.
damage it
All right, that's
took
fine.
originally.
So it's going to take 12 more damage. It passes through the fire. It sees Sebastian. It's going to make multiple attacks. 3. First are the 2 claws.
Frick.
1 hits, 1 misses. That's a 27. And then we're going to do the bite, which that's a fail. So, Sebastian, you're going to take 13
Okay.
bludgeoning damage as the claw squeezes you. And then is the one that has to make a strength save from the tentacles. It succeeds with a 24. It's going to move through the fire. It's going to take 12 damage. And
Did it save? That was one.
no, that one didn't save. So it's just going to take 25 again.
25
All right,
then,
so
yeah.
48, that's 43. I'm sure we're going to learn how we did it wrong, but that's fine. Whatever. 43 is its HP now. And it used its turn. It's looking at Sebastian. So everything's past the firewall and the tentacles. And now it is the one who died does not get a turn. Sebastian, you're up.
And they're like right up on me? Or
Yeah,
are
they're
they,
all
like,
right up on you
so
now.
they're-
Yeah.
I want to use my Channel Divinity and use my Conquering Presence.
Okay.
So they all have to do a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, what's the DC?
DC is 14.
Okay. 1 succeeded, 1 failed, and 1 succeeded.
Okay, so the one that failed is frightened of me.
Okay.
And now with my Aura of Conquest, that means its movement speed is 0.
Oh, so it just can't move.
It can't move.
And all attacks against you have disadvantage.
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
Now your turn.
Shit, yeah, lay of hands is an action as well. I guess that's all I got right now.
Okay.
Yep.
Carter, you're up.
What is the distance of one of the crabby things to the wall of fire?
About 5 feet.
Sick. I'm gonna fucking Eldritch Blast it through the fire.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, I need to roll that again for sure. It was on 18 and 4. Yeah, I'll hit with a 19 plus 7.
Nice. Which one are you hitting?
The one on Sebastian?
All of them are Sebastian.
I'll push one off Sebastian and into the fire.
Okay.
It takes a 9 force damage.
Okay. And also, what's the size limit on your pushing ability? Is there one?
It's up to large. I can
Okay,
put.
they are large.
Do you remember that giant dinosaur bone creature from Bone Mites episode?
Yes,
A very traumatic episode involving bone mites.
Right, yeah.
I was able to push that thing, so
Okay,
I should
large,
be able to push these.
Large, yeah. And they are large.
Cool.
So 9.
Yes, and I push it 10 feet into the fire.
All right. So it takes 12 more damage from the fire. And
Dope.
it there we go.
Am I able to push it again into the tentacles?
Yes, I believe so. If it's 10 more feet, sure.
I can do 10 more feet.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to... Does that one look okay? Or is it starting to get
I mean,
fucked up?
it's a bit fucked up, but it's like not dying.
Okay, I'm going to try to kill it. Let's roll this bad boy. Another EB at him. Yeah, that's 18 plus 7. So I'm going to do 10 more damage. Or I'm sorry, I'm going to
D10.
do another D10 of damage for 6 damage.
Okay.
And push it into the tentacles. So
Okay.
it will start its turn there. It will have to make a dex save.
Okay, all that jazz
Yeah.
again. Yeah, gotcha.
It worked.
It did work. Next up is Percy. Is firewall concentration?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm keeping that in mind. I will. I want to help Sebastian. I just don't know how.
I helped Sebastian.
You got them all. You got, what, 2 of them off me?
One of them's off you.
One of them.
You could just go flank it.
Yeah.
You get thorn whip.
Oh, I get my data
Oh,
Okay.
because I
yeah.
scanned it.
So these
Right,
things have
'cause it's
an
my
armor
next-
class of 18. Maximum 93 hit points. What else did you want to know?
Any sort of like resistances,
None. No resistances.
vulnerabilities,
No, none of those.
special shit. Like other than the tremor
They
sense?
have burrow speed.
So they could potentially dig.
Yeah, they can dig.
Okay.
Yeah, they eat rocks, so...
Makes sense.
Dark vision, tremor sense.
I guess that's everything, right?
You know, I mean, it's got a strength of 20,
Strength 20. That seems. good to know.
Constitution of 13, Intelligence of 9.
Okay.
That means they can do language, right?
is good.
Theoretically, but they're babies, so.
Right.
This is good information. I will walk up. How far from them am I?
If you were
'Cause I
at
didn't
the
move.
original thing,
Yeah.
you're 30 feet back.
I'm 30. I'll stay where the hell I am, and I will do frostbite on. Is there one that looks?
There's a frightened one, and then there's a not frightened one.
I'll
And
do
they're
it on
both
the-
at roughly the same HP.
I'll do it at the not frightened one.
Okay.
It's a con saving throw. You have to beat 16.
I failed.
Fuck yes. You're gonna take 2d6 cold.
Uh-huh.
That's cease. And that's so 8 cold damage.
Alrighty.
And it has disadvantage on its next attack.
Ooh, so both these guys are gonna have disadvantage. All right.
Right.
Fuck yes.
And then the one that is frightened from me takes 4 damage at the beginning of their turn.
Oh, just 'cause?
Yeah. Psychic damage. I don't know if that matters at all. But
It doesn't.
Because they're so scared.
So is that it, Percy?
Yes, that's it.
Okay, so there's the one that starts in the tentacles. That's its turn. It has to make a dexterity save. I rolled a 9.
You fail. You are restrained, and you take 3d6 bludgeoning damage.
How close are the tentacles to the wall of fire?
Right up on it.
Yeah,
Like
it
10
should
feet?
Be,
Yeah.
It should be that, and then the fire, and then us.
It's gonna take fire damage too.
You win it tries.
it goes
If it
through
even
it.
gets
Well,
there.
it's just within 10 feet. Anything within 10 feet of the
It's outside. I
fire
think it's
burns it.
outside.
Yeah,
Of,
it's outside of that.
it's just
Oh,
outside
that's
of
why
that,
I
yeah.
asked where the tentacles were to the.
I moved it through the fire. It's like 15. It's like 15 feet, I think, if
Yeah.
we do
Oh,
the
okay.
math right.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's 11.
Total.
14 total.
14 total. All right. And it's restrained, right?
It's restrained. Yeah.
So I guess it'll try and break free. It crit. And it's going to try and move around the side of the wall, the firewall that isn't blocked off.
Small.
It doesn't quite get there. but
It cannot see through the firewall, by the way. It's opaque.
The fire's
Yeah,
okay.
I know.
Okay, cool. Just to be
But
sure.
it's going around the fire because it doesn't want to go back in.
scuttling along.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, exactly. And it doesn't get to the point where you can see it. So you guys probably didn't know this. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, we
else.
can't see it either.
Yeah. All right. So next up is
I turned my
the
goggles the
not
fuck off.
frightened one, which is going to take an opportunity attack from Sebastian as it goes for Percy.
Okay.
what?
Oh, it's a miss.
Okay.
I'm just a beat.
So you have two claw attacks and a bite attack, but is it just the
Disadvantage.
next attack or what? How's that work?
It says, and it has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll.
All right. So the first claw is going to have disadvantage.
Shit.
So, what's 12 AC?
Ooh, it misses.
All right. So the next two attacks is a claw and a bite. Claw's a miss, but the bite's a hit at 25
What's the miss?
or 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
My AC's 13, Will. So
Oh,
I just
okay.
want to make
All
sure
right. Yeah.
we need to know these things.
No, it was the same. It was a 12.
Okay.
So this is gonna do 2d8 plus 5 as it chomps on you.
Cool.
2 plus 5 is 7 plus 5 is 12. So 12 damage to Persephone, and then the one on Carter that's afraid of Carter,
Sebastian.
Sebastian, but can't move away is just gonna try and take an attack at disadvantage, and it fails.
Okay.
It gets a third attack. Actually, it gets 3 attacks. So that was the first attack. Second attack. Oh my god, it succeeded. I rolled a
Ooh.
19 and 18.
Oh wow.
And then the bite, it failed.
Okay,
So
so
you'll
one hit.
take a d8 plus 5. 11 to Sebastian.
Okay.
And now it is Sebastian's turn.
That piece of shit. Bring my flaming sword down on it.
All right.
That's going to be a 21.
Okay, that hits.
How's it looking? Is it pretty beat up? or-
About half life. A little less than half life.
A little left. Shit.
I mean, it's substantially less than half life. A little bit above third life.
No divine smite yet. That's a 14 damage on that attack.
Okay.
And do my next attack. Ooh, that's only a 12.
That misses.
Okay. Yep, that's all I got.
Okay. Next up is Carter.
I'm gonna move the one on Sebastian. Same drill.
Gotcha.
EB it through the fire,
Right.
and then onto hopefully the other thing.
Well, this one is the one that came from the other direction. Mm-hmm. So where it's at, you would have
It's
to
like a little further.
push
huh?
it, but then it gets pushed it's next to the thing, but you won't be able to push it into the tentacle part.
even with 2. With 20
No,
feet?
because
gonna
the
get the angle on
direction
it.
pushing is always
It's
away.
it's more like 5 feet off, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
We just get it through the fire, though.
Yeah, I can totally shoot, but this one is a miss. I think on a 12
Yeah,
to
misses.
the attack.
Yeah.
So I will try to shoot just the same one again. That's gonna hit.
Nice.
19 plus 7. So I'll
Alright.
go ahead and D10 it real quick. 8,
Yeah, that hit.
and then I'll push it through the fire.
What's that? I can do math. 17. So when it enters the fire, it takes whatever it took before, which in this case was 25, which means that this one burns alive.
Yeah. Assist kill.
Indeed.
Wombo combo. Let's go.
Is
Is
that
there
it?
a more advantageous position for Carter to stand in than where he's at now?
I guess further back.
There I go. Further
Okay,
back.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not out of range of anything.
No, that's what I mean. Your
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast goes 120 feet. So next up is Percy.
And I have one on me.
You have one on you. Yeah.
And I can either. Is there anybody around me right now? It's not really just me and the thing, right? Because I haven't
Where
really.
you're standing, you can see the other one coming around the bend.
Where did it end its turn within 10 feet of the wall?
No.
Was it scuffling,
It'll
like,
it'll
around it,
end its
basically?
turn wherever it doesn't hurt.
Yes, that's fair. I will just primal savagery and take
Okay.
a swipe at
The one in front of you?
The one in front of me.
Okay, go for it.
Because that's yes, yeah. Frick. 13 misses.
Yes.
And that's all I have.
Okay.
Yes. Because I don't want to drop the fire yet.
All right, the one that's around the bend can now make it all the way around and come up behind Sebastian and attack him. So that's what it's going to do.
That's hilarious. I had to walk all the way over there for me to just shoot it through the fire next turn.
Yeah. Well, now Sebastian's between it and the fire.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I need to do a con save
Yeah.
for my fire
Oh yeah.
for that first hit.
Oh yeah.
So how much damage did you take?
I took 12.
So you need
So
to
I
make
have
a
to beat
DC
12.
10.
Well, are we doing
10
10
or half the damage, whatever's higher.
Yeah.
Okay. I did it.
Nice.
I did 14.
All right, you got 2 claws and a bite coming at you,
Okay.
Sebastian. One is 21, the other is
Miss.
24, and the other's a miss.
Okay, so 1 hit.
So we're going to do another claw attack for 12 damage on Sebastian. The other one's in front of Percy. I'm going to do the same thing on Percy.
Cool.
So one is 15, one is 20-something, and the other's 20-something. So all 3 hit. Don't be surprised if Percy drops right now.
Yep.
So 15 plus 1, 2, 3, 48. So 6
15 plus 48? Oh,
10, 17, 21. So 31 damage to Persephone.
still up.
Nice.
Burly.
You're just like, oh my god. And that's its turn. Next up is Sebastian.
Well, what was the each damage that I was taking?
Oh,
Or do
God.
I have to save against 31? Because that seems...
Oh, okay. No.
fucked up.
It's half the damage or 10.
Well, yeah, but he
But
added
there were
up
3
everything.
attacks, and I'm sorry, I didn't realize that was going to come into play.
Yeah.
The first attack, we'll say, we'll do the 4. So first one was 9, so that's a concentration of 10.
Of 10. Made it.
Okay. We'll say, I know I rolled a 6, so a concentration of 11.
Made it.
Okay, and then the next one was the big one, so we'll say 7 plus 8, or 7 plus 5 is 12, so 12.
Oh, dropped.
Failed. Fire drops.
Fire drops.
All right, so now, Sebastian, you're up.
My fire.
So there's 2 left, 1 on me, 1 on Percy. I gotta try to finish off the one in front of me, or at least do what I can to it. So first sword attack. No, 13.
That misses.
Oh, that's a crit.
Nice.
Okay. How bad does it look?
Pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
Okay. I don't want to use my divine smite right now. I'm down to the very end here. $33 damage.
Yeah, you kill it.
Woo!
Hell yeah.
Crush its skull. Next up is Carter.
The remaining one on Percy. Your mother never loved you. As I cast Vicious Mockery, make a
Sure.
wisdom saving throw.
It's actually just true. Wisdom saving throw. Got it. Rolled a 15.
That's a fail.
Nice.
Wait. No, because it ties. That's a pass.
That's a success.
Yeah, it
then.
succeeds.
Okay, cool. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Percy, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna die if I stay here.
Yeah, I was going to try to give you the opportunity attack at disadvantage to get away. That would probably been your best bet.
And how does this one look? It looks cool.
It looks
Unscathed, basically?
exactly half-life.
Exactly half-life.
And has 93 HP.
Yes.
Tax.
So, with it having 20 strength, I don't know if I should buff myself or if I should just try to push this thing away from me.
It's just going to roll up on you next
gonna
turn
roll
if you
me
can't
up
push it more than
anyways.
its movement.
I
So
can't.
just try to do damage or get away.
I will, because I can make my AC 16, so I'll bark skin, I guess. Cast that on myself, and then using a healing cartridge and everything like that. That's all in action.
Yeah, it's an action.
Even with the
Healing potion you can drink for bonus action.
that I can do it
Yeah.
on a bonus.
Yeah.
Is that a normal thing?
believe so. Yeah, I believe you could drink a
I thought it was an
potion
action to like uncork a drink and do that.
Gosh,
do that shit.
I don't even remember.
I think I think it depends. Like in crit roll, they do it as a bonus action.
Yeah,
but I
well,
think
everything
normally
before
it's
5th
supposed
edition,
to
it was a
be.
minor action. So
Yeah.
I imagine
Oh,
it
okay.
would be
Why
a
not
bonus
then?
action, yeah.
There's no reason we can't
Yeah.
play with that rule. Man, I've been doing it maybe wrong in our other campaign.
I will pop a greater healing potion. Then.
Yeah, that's fine.
4d4. Right in this thing's face. 7,
Hold on.
11.
Because I mean, I
14
imagine you're
plus-
just taking a swig.
Yeah. 14 plus 4, so 18. Okay.
Nice.
I'm up.
That's a pretty good defense because
That's-
your comrades can come help you.
Yeah. And I'll just kind of I'll just like snarl my teeth at it.
And that's all you do?
Yes.
Okay. Next up is, it. So it's going to make triple attack on you.
Cool.
So we're not worried about concentration anymore, right?
No.
Okay, so I'm just going to take all the rolls.
Yes. My
Yes?
bark,
Oh, bark skin?
my bark
Oh.
skin is concentration.
Okay, so, well, did that not drop? You just cast Barks.
Yes, I did.
Okay, well, I mean, 2 hit. So
My AC is 16 now. So
the first hit does 7 plus 5, 12 damage.
12.
Yeah.
Fuck. Well, no, I rolled 11.
It's
12.
half the damage or 10, whatever's higher.
Yeah,
so
so
it's
10.
a 10.
Oh, okay. Then
So you
yes, I
pass.
did.
Next one is 12. So 10. And you crit. You're good.
Not 20.
By the way, that's 24 damage you've taken.
Cool.
Here comes the bite. What's your AC now?
16?
Okay. I rolled a 15, a 16, a 17, plus 8. So I'm sorry.
I'm
they all
down.
hit you. This does 2 plus 8 is 10 plus 8. 18 as Percy drops.
Okay.
Oh no,
Unconscious.
not Percy.
Bleeding on the floor. Luckily no crits. Next up is Sebastian.
Got me bleeding on the cold
Sebastian.
hard ground.
Ooh. I want to run up on this thing on its back and want to cast Wrathful Smite.
Nice.
So next time I hit with a melee attack, it has to do a Wisdom save,
Okay.
and then if it fails, it deals. It's frightened of me if it fails, but it also does 1 extra d6 of damage if I do hit. As
Okay.
well as the next hit, so it stays on my weapon until
Yeah.
I hit. So, all right. So that is going to be a hit. That's 22.
Okay. Nice.
So I'll roll the damage real quick.
Can I make a save?
Yeah. So the damage is going to be 22 damage,
All right. Yeah. This thing lets a shriek.
and then the DC Wisdom save DC is 14.
I fail.
Okay, so now it's frightened of me.
Okay.
And it can try to save from the frightened, but it has to do a wisdom check, and not a wisdom save. That's what it says on the spell.
Okay.
I don't
It's
know.
not gonna, but okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So,
Is that your turn?
yeah. Or actually, I get one more attack.
Okay.
That's a 22.
That hits.
Ooh. That's a 22.
22? So
Yeah.
I forgot. It's because you're Blaze Saber, huh?
Yeah.
It's still alive, but barely.
Ooh.
Double EB.
Okay, you're done?
Yeah, I'm
All
done.
right, go for it.
1 hits, 1 misses.
Okay.
9 damage.
Blast its fucking eyeball in.
Yeah.
Crumbles down. Percy's on the floor. Prim runs over to her. And I guess tries to give you the rest of the healing potion. Get you up.
Sure.
Okay.
What do I do?
You just heal whatever the healing potion is.
Oh, okay.
Didn't he just use it?
Wait, do you have any more?
I had 4
You had 4? Okay, so she uses another one then on you.
of mine.
I mean, unless you don't want her to.
No, it's not.
Okay.
7.
It's either that or the cartridge, but she doesn't have that, so.
I have the cartridge.
11
Yeah.
Plus 15.
But if she's just like running over there immediately, and then,
I am
like,
back up.
what am I going to do
Nice.
about it?
Yeah. All right, so Percy's up. Cable's connected. So far, no eggs are stirring.
Are there any...
So far.
Is there a control panel down here to control the lever, or do we have to go back up to use
Yes,
that?
you do see one.
Okay.
I hate not being able to be safe.
I'm just worried once we turn the thing on, that's going to wake up more eggs. I'd rather have more
Probably.
space.
I mean, it's already been on. What's going to wake up the eggs is if
The
we
cart
don't like
moving.
center the cart. So I think we could probably roll the cart to be like right underneath where it's going to lift up so it doesn't like drag.
I have a feeling that cart's going to make a lot of vibration when it moves, though. That's my concern.
If it's on wheels and
Okay.
we move it forward, it shouldn't even. Maybe we could even lift it.
I don't know, man.
Two of you guys on each side of the cart.
You guys haven't even looked inside the cart yet.
Yeah.
Is there? I look in the cart. Fuck.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I'm right there,
It's
right?
got like 2 tons of astral diamond.
Hey. So that's like 600 pounds then? You said that with the...
1/3 of 200. So what's that?
Zero idea.
750 pounds, something like that. 700 pounds. 680 pounds or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I take a photo of it with my bracer jack and I airdrop it to everybody so they don't have to come and look.
Yeah.
And then I say, let's fucking move this thing so it doesn't like, because okay, so
You guys can push it, but you guys ain't lifting it.
sure.
Yeah.
Can we discern if it's gonna be noisy? How does the ground look here?
Like ground. I mean, and it's on tracks, and the tracks are tracks. I mean,
Smooth ground, holes in the ground,
mean,
gravel on the ground.
it's just gravelly ground. The
like
wheels
su-
aren't touching the ground though. The wheels are on the tracks.
Oh
How
yeah,
the
we're
wheels
good.
look.
If it's on the track already, then we can just position this thing right under the cable and it'll lift it straight up. It's not like clamped to the tracks, right? It's just like setting on top.
I mean, as far as you can tell.
Yeah, let's fucking do it.
Okay.
Can I like? Can I roll science on it to see if it's like magnetized or like what can I do?
You don't see any magnetized.
Like these are wheels, yes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, it's,
It
it's
is-
looking pretty normal to me.
It's also been sitting there for 30 years. Is it going to be creaky?
Yeah,
I imagine...
but it's
Yeah.
gonna sense vibrations in the earth. So like, I don't know. Like, what do? We already popped the closest eggs. It's a 20 foot of like movement to.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
Okay.
I don't see another option here. Other than like getting in a
Oh,
really
yeah.
advantageous position to pop this thing. You know what I mean?
The only thing I can think of is if we go all the way up, but then we won't even tell. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Let's try to roll it underneath the cable. What do you think? Or should we just go upstairs and try and flip the switch?
I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know.
And then wait, basically.
Because we
But then we
succeeded
don't
in at
know.
least in mending it, right? Because we're good.
Yes, it's mended.
So it's ready to be pulled up, yeah. I think either way...
Let's go upstairs,
Yeah.
short rest, and then pop the thing.
Well, like you said, maybe we just pull it because we have the controls downstairs. Maybe we just pull it to the point where it's right underneath the well where it's ready to lift.
You kind of just convinced me
Yeah.
that that's a bad idea.
I know. Well, I'm saying that maybe we try that. I don't know. I mean, because if we go upstairs and try to use it, will we? I mean, I guess we could tell if there's weight on the cable.
It's true.
Well, we wait like 20 minutes while it pulls it up. It's no big deal to me. We'll be short resting for it.
Shortest is an hour, though, right?
Yeah. So you guys want to go up there, pull the lever, and short rest while you wait for it? Is that what you're saying?
I think so. Because if these things are woken up by the cart, they're going to go to the cart and they're going to eat all our fucking gold.
It's true too.
And then like we keep an eye on it, and when we see fucking animals on the cart, we cut the fucking rope.
Well, we couldn't really... we couldn't see...
I can see 120 feet down there. I can cut the rope before it moves up.
But we wouldn't know if they were on there because we couldn't see all the way down the well.
I can see 120 feet. I just said.
Oh, so you're saying if they get up to 120 feet, you see them
cut
on
it.
there, you cut it.
Or just reverse it or whatever. Yeah.
That's my best plan.
All right. So what do you guys say? Yes or no?
I'm a yes. This is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
only-
It's your plan. So he says yes. What do you two say?
Gotta go with it.
Sure.
All right. All right. So
I'm not hearing anything better.
There isn't
yeah.
anything.
yeah, no,
better.
I think it's a really solid plan actually.
Let's do it.
All right. So you guys are gonna make the journey back. Nothing happens. No eggs hatch. You're fine. You get all the way up to the well.
Here's the only thing: short rest first, or flip the switch short rest.
I thought we decided.
I think it's short rest first, right?
Okay.
So that way, if something does come up the well, we're prepared to fight it. I'm out of spell slots.
How far is the journey? Was like something like
15 minutes. to get
15
all the way back
minutes?
to the well. There's a lot of climbing and winding.
There is. I'm wondering if I should leave the scout droid down so I can see if anything hatches, and then we can be up, and I can just recall it if shit breaks bad, and then we'll know if something's coming.
Yeah.
So I'll do that.
If you put that thing in the middle of the room.
No, it's not gonna be in the middle.
Okay.
Like like
It
the
just
way
needs to see the room for
Yes.
activity.
Okay. Again, you're only going to be a very limited part of the room if you're all
Like-
the way back, because you got the cart blocking a lot of you here. So you
Yeah.
can be on this side of the cart, seeing part of the room, or this part of the cart, seeing some of the room.
basically I want to be
How fast does that thing move? I think
30
I wrote
foot.
Okay.
and then 20 climb.
All right.
So I don't want. Well, I also don't want my scout droid to die.
Yeah, you spent like 20 grand on that thing.
I fucking did. Is this irresponsible as fuck?
You leave it motionless in an inconspicuous part of the room, and it won't be detected.
It's very
This
true.
thing sense motion. Just make sure it's not moving, and we'll go execute the plan. We short rest first, is what I think.
All right.
do
Okay,
that.
so you leave the droid down there surveying. You get up to the well. You take your short rest. Nothing happens. Go ahead and do your hit die.
Yep,
I
we
do
got
need
3
to do
left.
That shit.
I'm only at 19 down. It's not that big of a deal. Where did my 8s go? Oh, here they are. 7 plus 6. 18. Yep, I'll roll the last one. 7, so 20. I'm back to full. And I'm at a hit die. But I have my spell slots.
34.
Yeah, I took a lot of damage.
Okay, that's 4.
Hey, yay.
Are you guys ready?
43.
I wish we could. Man, with those damn security droids, like if we knew how to operate them, we just line them up in that hallway leading up.
I know there's a chance that they could have been allies in that fight, but there's also the risk that they'll
They could
attack
go
us like the
against
last
us, too.
security
Yeah,
droid.
I know,
we
it's
rolled
like,
up on.
it's 50-50.
It's too funny.
I mean, there's no way for us to really know. We're not going to go in the room because that's what made that thing attack us last time.
It's true.
Yeah.
It was activated by movement.
Yeah.
I could have used my cloak to go in there and try to see what would happen, or fake movement into there to see how they would react. But they're security droids. They're here to fuck up people that aren't supposed to be here.
Yeah.
And yeah, okay, it's sound logic. All right, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Who's gonna pull the lever?
I can pull it from 30 feet away, so I'll do it.
Okay, sure. I mean, are you really worried about that?
Nope. I go
Okay.
right up to it
Yeah.
and fucking flip it.
All right,
Let's do
you
it.
pull the lever, and it begins to retract.
I thought you were going to say you fall down a trapdoor, and I scream, wrong lever.
No,
make
it
that
begins
joke
to
as many times as
retract,
possible.
and at first it's going speedily, and then you can see the cable get taut, and you guys don't hear anything at first, and then eventually after how fast does sound travel?
700 feet.
Yeah, you feel just slight like a slight vibration.
Tremor.
And then that stops, but you can tell this pulley thing's pulling. Give me a perception check through your scouting droid.
Oh, just Persephone.
Yeah, just Persephone. Sorry.
A million. 22.
Okay, 22. After Carter pulls the lever, after about 2 minutes, right when the vibrating, actually before that even starts, about 2 minutes, you see a claw bust out of an egg, and then you see more claws.
Yeah.
And
It snapped and fell.
Do you hit recall now, because hundreds of these things are hatching now?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It starts
I'm like,
running.
it's happening. It's happening.
Yeah, it
They're
starts
going.
running. They all start hatching, and the last thing you see is about 100 or so of these wormlings coming towards your droid, and then he turns around and he's ready. And
bucking
all
it so
you
hard.
see is him running as fast as he can up the cavern. But unless you make him turn around, you're not going to know what is or isn't.
Make him
behind
turn around. Misdirect those creatures away
If you
from the
turn
path
that
to
thing
us.
around and there is something back there, he's done for.
Or he leads us. He leads everything to us, right?
Maybe,
Or into
maybe
the room
not.
with the security droids.
I don't know. We need to go.
Because what else was?
Well, I don't know what's happening. You have not conveyed anything to me.
Percy's just like,
Well, I said it's happening. Like they're hatching.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
They're hatching. They're hatching.
Okay, then Carter's like, we have to go. We need to. This isn't worth our lives. If we don't live, we don't get to continue the mission.
Oh,
We need
so
to
you guys
go.
are gonna leave the Astral Diamonds here?
What the fuck?
I mean, they're on their way up. The Astral Diamonds are on their way up the well.
Oh my god! So they didn't. I thought we. Oh, so the
No, it
just
started.
the pulley activated
yes.
them.
Yes.
Because of the tension on the rope.
Yeah. So the pulley is. You would imagine at this point that the cart is starting to rise up into the air of the well. Those things hatched. You don't know what they're doing now because the thing hasn't looked. It's just running for its life.
My brave scout boy.
$20,000.
Well,
If that shit
20,000
would have
credits.
stayed completely still, it probably would have just stayed invisible.
Yeah, probably. But then, like, for all you know, you would have had to abandon it. And then that's $20,000.
yeah,
as well.
regardless.
I mean, it moves, it attracts attention, but it sounds like this is the best case scenario. So we need to start
It
making
is.
decisions. What's happening?
I will. It sounds like I'm going to fucking lose this thing anyways. So I am going to. I don't know if they're chasing
You
it or
don't
not,
know.
right?
You don't know. There's a distinct possibility, so since they have tremor sense.
Does it have sound? Can I hear through the thing? Or is it only a visual?
Remember
sort of?
that you guys are in a vacuum, so the sounds are
Yes.
like coming as vibrations.
Well, I mean, like, if I'm perceiving through the scanner droid, do I get audio from it too, or is it only
you do.
video?
You do get audio from it.
Do I hear fucking some clickety clicks? Do I hear BBs?
I'm trying to think how this would work. 'Cause I'm thinking like microphones, vibrations through its legs.
Yeah.
Give me a perception check. To
Like as it's running?
as it's running. I'm
that sounds-
sorry.
that
no.
sounds tough.
Yeah, that's tough. If it wasn't a vacuum, it would work.
Sure,
Normally, this would work, but it's not going to because of the vacuum.
I'm going to lose this poor boy anyways, so I'm going to turn it around. I need to see what's happening.
Okay. Yeah, you turn it around. It does its rotation. I'm going to give you a chance to not lose it because I feel bad, and I think that it wouldn't be entirely fair. You turn around, and you are witnessing a wave of astral wormlings, just 100 of them coming up this cavern behind it. And now they're like 10 feet behind it. You can give me a dexterity, make that thing make a dexterity save to begin moving ASAP.
Okay. What would this has no
I don't have a
dexterity on it.
dexterity.
What would it
I
be?
feel like this thing has a +1.
Sure.
We're going to give it a DC of 12.
Oh, it's an 11.
Yeah, it gets trampled to death by a wave of.
My
I'm
God.
sorry.
No, it's fine.
And yeah, you know they're coming, and you probably estimate they're probably going to be here in about between 5 and 10 minutes.
Okay.
They're coming up the main.
They're
drag,
coming up
right?
the cavern way, not up the well. Just
Yes,
the cavern
yes,
way.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
So they're not coming up the well.
No.
Because it's probably not able to
No,
like
they were
climb on
chasing
the
his
ceiling.
droid. Yeah.
Okay. Let's. How long has the cable been running for?
It's been running at this point for like 3 minutes.
It's gonna be close.
It's gonna be close. It'll get here. It'll get here within 5.
I have some things I can do.
Yeah, we have time.
start.
We have time to wait, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You guys got moments to prepare. What are you guys doing?
Can I collapse the entryway with shatter?
Probably not. No, especially not with this diamond stuff everywhere.
Like in
And
just
then
the doorway?
If you shatter the cavern wall, like what's the maximum amount of damage you could do there?
A lot. I'm
Yeah.
doing a level 4
Yeah.
shatter.
Yeah,
so
like, give me the specs on that, and we'll talk about it.
3rd level or higher, the damage increases
what?
by
But-
1d8. But it's like
But these
meant
things
for
can
this.
burrow through stone.
That's true.
Yeah.
Good point. So it
And
wouldn't
everything
really
is-
slow them down.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, that's not going to work. What is going to work is is there any way to increase the horsepower on this fucking machine?
You could try. You can hit the gear, but you're not sure what it'll do.
Oh, to hit that gear.
Yeah,
thing.
you're not sure what gear it's in. Like it might be at its highest gear that's pulling as fast as possible, or it might lower it down. Also, if you mess with it and it switches to a gear that can't handle the weight, like
It'll drop.
It'll drop.
I say we don't risk that.
We have to just wait. Are we waiting for this or are we leaving?
Well, once we have it up, how are we supposed to get it back to the ship?
You can push it.
There's a
and
cart. There's
and
tracks
okay.
right in front of the
Yeah,
well.
and you can
and it
push it.
goes
All
all
you
the
got
way.
to do probably is get it to the elevator. And there's a bunch of you, but it's going to be a skill challenge.
Okay. I'm trying to read a Xanathar's spell real quick.
Okay.
So let me get that.
What about you, Sebastian?
Yeah,
gonna
what do you think,
anything?
Ben?
I think we just wait it out. I mean, and then just try to get the thing out of there, the cart out of there as quick as possible. I don't know. I mean, there's not much I can do to just slow their
You
progress.
can lay down a zone, can't you? Your tentacle.
I can lay down a zone.
How long's the last?
A minute. How about, is there anything loose in here that is heavy that I can drop down the well, or one of us can drop down the well?
Yeah, sure. There's like machinery and tools and stuff, but
Fucking start dropping shit down the well.
it's gonna hit the cart.
Yeah. Why would we do
I
that?
thought there was lots of space around the cart.
I mean, yeah, but like once you drop something, like have you ever seen when they drop like
yeah,
a
it catches
basketball?
air and it moves. Yeah, okay. I'm just thinking. My thinking is that like we can create a distraction down below and it'll divert at least a chunk of them back down.
I can see what you're talking about.
But that's risky.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's wait it out, dudes.
20-foot cube.
All right, so you guys are gonna wait. Are you almost done researching that? What's the spell?
Erupting Earth.
Oh,
How big is the hallway that we were?
the one
went
that they
down?
will be coming through is like 40 feet wide.
So I can't even erupt the whole thing. It's only a 20.
Even then, they burrow through stone.
Yeah, we're not doing Earth stuff. We have to either block it with the firewall and the tentacle wall. We can put up both and let the concentration run as we do the skill challenge.
And you might want to just save that
We
for the
should
skill
do that.
challenge even.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so yeah, at about 4 minutes, you can see the cart.
Okay, we should all have actions prepared to get this thing off the rope. We'll cut the fucking cable. We'll do whatever. Let's go.
All right, we're going in cinematic mode. Cart gets up to the pulley. The pulley like locks it in, swings it over, drops it onto the track. Right at that moment, as you guys are like getting behind it and managing to push it, you guys look over and over at the the northern wall, which is probably like 80.
Hold on. Time out.
Yes.
Did you have anything? Did you have anything?
Erupting Earth was the only thing. I thought that it had a stipulation that if something was underground, it did more damage, but I think that's Earthquake. I think
Okay.
that's a different spell.
Okay.
That's why I was looking.
I'm just
I
gonna
was
say like save the spells for the skill
Yeah,
challenge.
I'll wait.
Like
Okay.
right at this moment, right as you guys are getting ready to start pushing, about 80 feet
shit
away,
starts rolling up.
100 of these things start spilling out of the hallway and right at you guys. Everyone roll challenge, skill challenge initiative.
And I fuck.
Like you're like rolling bad doesn't matter here because only you guys are taking turns.
11.
Sebastian got a 7.
17.
All right, so it's gonna go Carter, Percy, Sebastian, right?
Yes.
All right, guys. So you guys need to succeed 5 times before you fail 3.
Cool.
And
Okay.
a failure of 3 means that you guys, if you guys fail 3 times, you guys are gonna have to escape without the astral diamonds. And you guys are trying to get that elevator. All right, Carter, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to cast the 4th level spell Shatter.
Okay.
At the head of the pack.
Okay.
In hopes that it will disrupt the flow of motion.
Okay. Is that a spell attack or a save?
It is a spell attack.
All right. Oh, then,
Right?
Then roll that if that's what it is. If not, if it's a save, then you'll make an Arcana check.
Centered. Oh no, it's a Constitution saving throw for the creatures.
All right. So you're gonna make a charisma check because charisma is what you use to cast.
Yes.
So make a charisma check.
6.
Okay. You hit it, but the way the rocks shatter, it doesn't shatter the way you want, and things more fall on the side, and they just start eating right through it.
Cool.
So that's 1 fail. Next up is Persephone. As you guys are doing this, you guys are pushing.
We're pushing,
Yeah,
right?
you guys are moving this whole time.
I will cast Wall of Fire,
Okay.
and I'll try to make it a arc, so that they'll hit it, and then if any of them try to go around, they'll hit it, and then the ones if they go through it will get hit again.
And you can make this thing how long?
60 feet.
Oh, but you're trying to do like a semicircle, so they'll have to go through it twice.
He can make like a zigzag, so
Yeah,
they'll have
I
to go
can-
through it like a bunch of times.
Let me tell you this: if you try and do the zigzag or multiple times, you'll
be like
just have to
30
make a
feet,
regular
basically.
roll.
Okay.
But if you just do one big line,
Yeah.
you'll have advantage on slowing on a success because it'll be very difficult for them to get around it in a timely manner.
yeah, if
That's what I want,
Like,
yeah.
line
Okay.
against, they'll have to
So
go
it's,
around.
it's
Yeah.
your choice.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll do that. I
Just
mean,
a single line.
the one that will.
All right, go ahead and give me an
benefit us more.
Arcana check or a Wisdom. That's how you cast magic. So a Wisdom,
Just straight
check
wisdom?
with advantage.
Okay. Fuck yeah. 24.
Oh yeah, that line goes. So the first wave kind of goes through, and they shriek and they back off, and like it buys you guys a moment as the creatures figure out that they got to go around it.
Yeah.
And
It's
so
60 feet
that's-
long, 20 feet high.
Okay, there's one success, one failure. Sebastian. Someone's got a cannon for an
That's what I'm looking at. How far are they though?
Someone's got a laser in their fist. What do you need now?
How far are they though?
Close enough to get hit.
Okay, because that's what I was
This is
looking
a
at.
skill
but-
challenge,
okay.
man. Mechanics don't matter
All right,
anymore.
all right. Yeah, so it's a DC save. So you want me to?
It's a DC save, so
Yeah.
what is it based off of? Strength or
Dex.
It's based off Dex, really?
Mm-hmm.
No, not the save itself. Like, what's the DC?
Oh, my proficiency con mod.
Okay,
DC
so make
8
a
plus con mod.
Constitution check.
Okay.
+2. You got this. Come on, Sab.
Nope.
Oof.
That's a fail.
You just missed on accident, so that's one fail. Oh God, guys, you guys are gonna lose these astral diamonds.
What a way.
So next up is
Come on, Carter.
Like the only thing I can really do in this scenario is cast spells. Like I don't
Yeah,
see any
that's
other way
fine.
to do anything. So I'm just gonna so there's a wall of fire right now.
Yeah, there's a wall of fire.
Okay,
Fire
right at the
yourself.
end of it, I'm just gonna cast the black tentacles on the ground.
Okay, that's
like
fine.
in their pathway.
Give me that charisma check.
Okay.
You know what? With advantage because it's extending the already terrible thing.
16.
Yeah, good, cool, success. So like more getting caught up in the tentacles, so you're slowing it down, and like they're having to crawl over themselves and all that other stuff. Next up is Persephone.
I want to cast enhance ability and do the bull strength so that
Ooh, like that. Speed you guys up.
yes. It basically just gives us actually like our carry weight is doubled. We get advantage on strength
Okay,
checks.
all right.
Like all sorts of real good
It's
shit.
like the perfect
happens.
magic.
Yeah.
Could have like cast it before.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Well, he said save the spells for the challenge.
Yeah,
Advantage
and
on
this
strength
works.
checks and his or her carrying capacity doubles.
Okay,
if
so
that matters.
give me a strength check at advantage.
Okay. Ooh, good thing. And a nat 20.
Oh shit, that's 2 successes.
Yes.
So yeah, Percy. What does this look like, Percy?
I get like bull horns and a like a little bull tail.
Yeah.
And I just get super buff and I
Yeah.
just start fucking pushing us.
Oh, and like you guys are now moving at double speed. Everyone's pushing double speed. And Sebastian, it comes down to this: one success, you guys win; one failure, you guys lose.
Can I use
Sebastian.
my haste to pick up speed to like amp myself up?
Sure.
The thing
He
is,
runs
is
and
it-
attacks a bunch of them and then goes back and
I'm
pushes.
saying just
the
like
cart.
my speed, like I mean, I guess it would just amp me up, so I maybe would be able to push.
Because it doubles your movement
sp-
speed, right? Okay. I guess give me a strength check.
Okay.
Yay.
What's the total? Does it beat
13?
12? Oh my god! You do it, yeah. You just like power up and it's like and like he actually, I figure Sebastian breaks away from the rest of you guys and starts pushing even faster, and he gets
Amped
it
up.
onto the elevator. You guys, all 5 of you get on. You pull the lever. And right as the elevator begins to rise, you guys see the swarm coming up, but you guys pull up like they're 50 feet out by the time you guys lose sight of them. And you guys can hear them down below, but then that fades away, and you guys are rising up in the elevator.
Fuck,
I'm
guys.
imagining like that wall of fire, and then like just a bunch of them stacked on top of each other as more and more tentacles come out and like
Yeah,
grab more and more of them,
exactly,
and they're just
yes.
like making a tower.
And you know what? I think that's a good place to end today's session
man.
of SuperQuest
Jeez,
Saga.
my
If
knees.
you guys like the show, if you like what we do here, please like, subscribe, and comment. Leave an iTunes review because it helps us so much.
Yeah.
And we'll talk to you guys later.
You can check out our Patreon at the Dungeoncast at patreon.com.
Indeed,
the show's
that also
hosted by the
helps.
Dungeoncast, which
Yes.
is hosted by me, which is hosted by soundcloud.com.
Yes, we'll talk to you guys later.
Okay, bye.